Welcome to Attleboro Update. There's been a lot of construction going on in this city as Attleboro continues to revitalize the downtown. Last year's efforts brought us the Intermodal Transportation Center, and now, right next door, we have the construction of a new building. Called the Renaissance Plaza, when completed, the building will stand 6 stories tall and will include both apartments and commercial space. Construction at the site has been moving forward rapidly for the last several months. We spoke with Planning Department Head Gary Ayrassian to learn more about what we can expect in the future.
Hi, my name is Gary Ayrassian. I'm the Director of Planning and Development for the City of Attleboro, and here we are on Tuesday morning on South Main Street, just behind the Renaissance Station. You can see the steel is already going up. The construction started, I want to say roughly about 4 or 5 months ago. They did all the site prep work, a lot of remediation. Parking lot went in, they did a lot of excavation on the ground level, and I was ecstatic to see that around early May, the steel skeleton started to rise up from the ground into the sky, and as you can see, it's over my right shoulder. You can see the steel going in. It's a 7-story building, but from street level, let's say from South Main Street, it's actually a 6-story building. There's actually another level just below the street level where there'll be parking beneath the building. So approximately half of the parking will be below the building, below street grade, and the balance of the parking as you go down Wall Street will actually be at grade going out toward the 10 Mile River. I believe it's 80 units of apartments from floors 2 through 6. And on the first level, at ground level at South Main Street, there's approximately 7,000 square feet of commercial space. And I keep in touch with the developer every so often just to see how things are coming along, and if he's started any contract negotiations with any possible potential occupants. And to date, he's had lots of discussions. He said there's interest, but to date, he hasn't locked in anybody under any type of a lease agreement just yet. We made it a point when this was going through the permitting process that the parking associated with 80 more units in the downtown, which is a great thing, and more commercial space, that the parking doesn't become any greater of an issue in the downtown. So we made it a point to work with the developer that he maximize to the extent possible the on-site parking, and I believe there's 144 parking spaces. And that model, if you may, will certainly be applied for the other site that's directly across the street from Renaissance Station on the Wall Street site. That's another development pad that the Attleboro Redevelopment Authority owns, slightly bigger than the current site. And then when we get a developer for that site as well, we'll be sure to make sure that not only will there be a mixed-use development, but we also make sure that the parking is also contained on site so that there isn't any spillover onto the streets or taking up other off-street parking facilities throughout the city. This project is expected to have completion probably around January or February of 2015, and the Redevelopment Authority is eager to start offering the second development pad, which again is across the street on Wall Street, slightly bigger than this one. They're eager to sell that site too, work with the developer, have a project similar to this, to Renaissance Station. Given the size of the second development pad, I imagine that the massing and the density and the number of units of the second project will probably be a little bigger than this one, but we haven't had any details yet drawn up. Moving forward, once Renaissance Station is completed and the Redevelopment Authority sells the second parcel for a second development project, let's not forget also that we are also looking to yield a number of development pads off Riverfront Drive, which will start construction sometime between, say, next week and June 15th. Riverfront Drive is being constructed between Olive Street and Wall Street. We expect completion or substantial completion by mid-2016. And the way we've laid out that roadway, it too will yield perhaps 3, if not more, 3 to 5 development pads. And what we expect for the development pads on Riverfront Drive to also continue that same theme that we've established right here with Renaissance Station to the second development pad and down toward Riverfront Drive. And that theme being mixed use, high density, commercial, business, residential, and public spaces as well. I think it's a testament to our community. It's a lot of work, several years of work has gone into this. A lot of good people have worked on the project, and while we're trying to revitalize this part of the downtown, that is, we're certainly not forgetting other parts of the downtown. The mayor's downtown streetscape initiative has been going very, very well. We'll be starting subsequent phases of that implementation shortly. We've been investing a lot of our block grant funds into the downtown, and while we're supportive and pushing hard for the implementation of this urban renewal plan, the centerstone being the Intermodal Transit Center, we're also not losing sight of our existing downtown, and we certainly want to do as much as we can to continue to revitalize and support the existing businesses in the downtown.